Welcome to the Fantasy Pavilion, your home for fantasy sports. This is the #1 place for all your fantasy content. We do the research, so you don't have to. But wait, so you don't play fantasy? We have you covered with all your F1, IPL, and UCL content. So head on over to the Fantasy Pavilion YouTube page, like, subscribe, stay connected with us. We have all the content you're looking for. Fix that team though, and do better. The last year you were doing shaky. But this year we're doing better. We're doing better this year.
Yes, guys, welcome to the Fantasy Pavilion, your home for fantasy sports. Yes, guys, don't scramble, don't jump, don't fantasy. UCL is still going on. We still have Champions League action going on, semi-finals tomorrow and Wednesday, of course. I know some of you all might have forgot. Some of you all stopped playing, but of course, we still trotting on, still going through. And I have a lot of surgery to do on my team, and I'm helped by Real Madrid fan, Antonio. Antonio, thanks for coming through, bro.
Man, no problem.
Looking fresh, bro. Must say, looks really fresh. Must be nice. Must be nice. You know, back a team like that must be so nice.
Hey,
Hopefully in a few years time, you know, I'll have a jersey with all those with stars and stuff on it and nice looking emblems. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. Very soon. It coming. So as I said, guys, major surgery to be done on this team. So Antonio here to help me out. And of course, we'll do a little research on the stream as we do normally. Don't be alarmed. So this is what I'm looking at right now is a minefield of players that are not playing. But thankfully, I still have my wild card. So I think I will use my wild card here to save this team. 5 free transfers available, Antonio. Might as well clean out the team. What do you think?
Yeah, might as well.
Might as well. So, of course, tomorrow, Bayern Munich take on Madrid. Of course, we'll talk about that first. That's a big game. Are you frightened, Antonio? Or you think light work?
I'm in between. I don't say light work. I mean, it's Bayern Munich after all. They have a Champions League pedigree. But I would say it's not City twice. So I think the big block was City. So that was the toughest game would have been for the Champions League for us.
For sure.
We got over that hurdle. So it's Bayern Munich now. Bayern Munich recently catch our form in the Champions League. So I mean, they have a lot to play for because Leverkusen run away with the league. So Bayern Munich going to come guns blazing for this. I think they're going to be. I think they have some injury. Some guys who were injured recently, including Musiala, but I saw him back in training today, so I think that's a good sign for them. I think they might be rushing him, to be honest, though. I wouldn't risk it. But they might bring him on. I don't think they would start him. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm too worried. But I mean, it's Bayern Munich and they have a very good striker on top who could finish at any point too. So that's
Correct.
always a problem. And he's a big body, and men who have area threats is always advantageous.
Yeah, of course. Harry Kane is, of course, a problem. Now, I studying how to swing this pick in here because, of course, do I back Real, sprinkle a little Bayern, who to go for? And then the other fixture is very interesting as well. Very, very interesting. We have Borussia Dortmund versus PSG. PSG making an incredible comeback in their tie against Barca and could potentially, I know, obviously on paper, PSG should win, but Dortmund are no mugs. They've done a great job to reach this far. Definitely should be some type of trouble for PSG, especially as Dortmund are home. How you see this one swinging?
Dortmund home start off, I think Dortmund might have the advantage here. I could see this going like a little I feel like this game gonna have goals like 2-2, a kind of 2-2 game. Clearly from the previous game what I saw with Dortmund, they didn't giving up.
Right.
So they definitely going and push, especially when they're home. They're going to push hard. So yeah, I mean, to be very honest, I look at that PSG game. PSG lucky to be where they're right now.
Correct.
That red card could have saved them, to be honest. Because Barca could have been that easy.
For real.
From what I've seen how Barca was playing, PSG doesn't have a good mid, in my opinion. Like
correct.
Really open. And I think that's what Dortmund going to exploit them, because Dortmund has a more solid central power. So I feel like that's where they're going to strive more. I feel like that's where they're going to play most of their football. So they won't focus more on wings, because I think if you have Dortmund, they don't have the perks or all those wingers compared to PSG. But yeah, this game definitely looking like a 2-2. They got having goals for sure. We could expect Mbappe up on the score sheet. Who else boy? I mean, to be honest, Mbappe is man who really pulling this team right now.
What about Dembele?
Yeah, okay, right. Correct is right. Well, I think he just had that vendetta for Barcelona, so he was real happy to beat them and put them out in the middle.
For real, boy. Out of nowhere, no.
Yeah, he's a good one as well. But I mean, Dembele wastes real chances in that place like at Barca.
Yeah.
To be honest, so he does have his moments, but at the same time too. For Dortmund, Dortmund has goal scorers all around, so that's why I had to pinpoint one player.
Correct.
So that's what I said. They could always come from anywhere, and so for the mid, from their strike, they have it. They don't rely on one player or one focal point in the team, and the defenders just bring forward goals too. So.
If I had to pick at least before the big up Paul saying he's seen a PSG Real final, could be surprised. Might be a Real Dortmund. You never know, right? For me, if I had to pick a few assets from PSG and Dortmund, so of course from PSG, Mbappe and Vitinha, those are the two that jump out at me first based on the performances, and then Sabitzer and Füllkrug from Dortmund. Yeah, it's really just to pick a decent goalkeeper. Really, that's the trick right now. If to go Real, but Real keeper not bad. I like.
I'm not gonna say you could go Lunin, because Lunin does make plenty saves. He is a shot stopper, so you'll get 20 points for saves. He will definitely bring and he will definitely be on the back, because Bayern gonna come attacking as whistle blow. But yeah, that's a good idea though. For Füllkrug, you have to be already. You have two good players.
Correct. Yeah, and what I'm thinking to this it's time for me to put some respect on Vinny name too. I've been disrespectful to Vinny. Not verbally, but I just haven't picked him during this. Normally, last few seasons must have Vinny in the team. I did not have him at all. But I think this is the time that I will go and shop for Vinny. Bring in Vinny, or is there another asset that I'm overlooking for Real? We must have Vinny for this clash?
Yeah, must have Vinny for this clash. He will be with Fuka going to this game, because the Barcelona going to really be on his flank, to be honest.
Okay. Well, let's see what we could do here. So we have it. I think I will leave. Let me see. Get rid of Hakimi. There's a wild card, so I could bring them back, and I'm worried. But I'm leaving Vitinha a bit, so I'll leave Kane and Mbappe, right? So those are the.
I'm not going to say you could have probably left Vasquez. The reason being, Carvajal is suspended with his first leg because of the accumulation of yellow cards.
Beautiful.
Vasquez on good form right now, because he scored and assisted 2 goals recently. So coming in, with that point of proof.
Well, and that is why he is there. He has been solid.
That's why he's there.
Right. Okay. So then we could pack up the midfield. So I already have some bits. Now, am I missing a trick? Now, I mentioned Füllkrug. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to come into our team, but that top 3, you think that's enough going for? That's a solid front 3 there. Mbappe, Vinicius.
I think that's where most of the points going to come from. Those guys. I mean, I'm open, not Kane, but I mean.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
But you think, yeah, but Real good for at least conceding 1 or 2, at least.
Yeah, you can see for sure. I'm not
No.
doubting it. Unless we somehow come together again and pull off proper defensive what we did City, but I doubt that because they're gonna play more open compared to like how we play this leg. That's how they're gonna play in this leg. They're gonna approach it through all football.
Yeah. Now Ancelotti read City and set you guys up tactically for them. I think you know what he did? He saw the mighty Arsenal play against City and he said, right, that is how you do it. And he put the mighty Rudiger on Haaland. And I must say, Rudiger had a boss of a game. He handled Haaland well. Right? Only 2 teams have been able to do that for this season. Just saying. Anyway, shameless plug.
Haaland is a small team bully in my opinion. But anyways.
No. You see,
he must go on like teams like Nottingham and saying that's a scallop.
Nah, don't disrespect this one. Nah, he good. I think he just needs to add a little more dynamism.
Yeah, add more dynamic to his play, and he could be like next Kane. Like Kane is.
Yeah.
Drop back, distribute. Yeah. You know?
Because Kane could drop to the midfield and still cause trouble. Yeah. Kane could drop anywhere, and Kane is dangerous. You can't fault him for that. I still rate Haaland, just having an off season. But if he had he's reliant on that creativity from the midfield. I'm not saying that he solely reliant, but if there's no solid creativity from the midfield, like a direct ball to him and stuff, I'm not getting fed. He's being stifled. That's it. He's not dynamic to pull a defender here and do this. And he's big enough, he could get away with some dark arts. So I don't know why he'll try it. But he's a nice guy, so I guess that you'll add that to his game. Midfield. Let's start with Dortmund. Should we be packing up this team with a few more Dortmund players? I would have loved Fulkrug, but I'm not going to bother. Should we try a creative defender maybe instead, or put a goalkeeper just as fodder, or forget Dortmund for now and focus on the big boys? What do you think?
You can put another goalkeeper as a fodder because I don't think we have to worry much.
With Lumen, I think Lunin. Sorry, I'm good at Lunin. I think I am very happy with him. I have no issues with him. Right? So Koval is the guy, right? We'll check him there. All right. So midfield defenders. So far we'll play what 3-4-3, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I'll go with and start with the boys up there. Who's the best captain shout for now? Out to the top. If I wanted a captain, one of the strikers, who's the best shout for you?
I was keep it on Vinny.
Yeah. Listen, I like to do this filter. See this filter here? Filter by date. Very important. Right. So I know who playing. Right. Good. So Lunin tomorrow, Vinny tomorrow, Kane. Pop. Nice. Okay, let's see. I have Vitinha already. Midfield from Real. Give me a solid Real midfielder, no?
Jude is a solid midfielder.
Big up the Judes. But has Jude and what has Jude Foreman looking like recently? I might really watch you guys
in this aspect, as we have plenty midfielders that are capable. But how we are set? How I know this game gonna set up? They're gonna play midfield wise. They're gonna play Cruz, Valverde, Camavinga, and Jules number 10. Well, yeah. And they got probably 2 wingers, Rodrigo and Vinicius up. So they will have Freddy covering for Cruz. Cruz does good defensive work as well, but that has coverage. So Judas have a lot more freedom, I guess. So that's why I said for this leg in particular, I feel like we're gonna go for it because we have no choice but to go for it in this first leg. So yeah, we're gonna see a Jude in this. I feel like he will see a lot of Jude in this. And I think if we were to go teams between who are the better midfield, I would think we are the better midfield than Bayern in this aspect. In terms of like creativity and whatnot, I would go for
It's
a danger man. But as I said, I don't know if they're gonna play him because he was injured and he only come back out of training today.
Right. So you may not start right away, correct?
He might not actually play the full if he does start.
Right. I feel you.
Definitely Bellingham. Brahim might not start. Brahim might come off the bench. Modric might be on the bench. Freddy will start. Chris will start. Camavinga will start because they will want coverage. So yeah, that's how I see that handling. So I definitely, if you're looking for the last assist, but you're not you could score. So
yeah, correct.
I'll go with you.
What about Rodrigo?
But I think they put him as a striker, so I don't know if you want to. He's a good shout, like he's a good finisher, but in my opinion, I think Rodrigo needs to work on his finishing a little more, to be honest. Like,
Okay.
in that City game, I could have think he was lucky to get back that rebound because he hit that was shit to keep on it. That's happened to come back to him. But
Yeah.
he is good at finishing. But
Okay.
as I said, Vinny gives you more creativeness and
Yeah.
that kind of player give you assists, if not a goal,
Mhm.
you get a goal and the assists, Yeah.
I feel it.
And Rodrigo wouldn't play the whole game. They would take him
Right.
out and bury him.
All right. What about Kimmich from Bayern Munich? He's decent with assists. Might be able to assist Keane, get something out of the
It
game.
depends on where they're going to play Kimmich. If they play him as right back, or they play him in the center. So I don't know where they're going to play Kimmich in this game, to be honest. I haven't really watched Bayern Munich or really to see what they've been doing, what they're experimenting. But in my opinion, whoever playing on the right hand side, I think it's going to be Gnabry. Going to be the problem maker for us because, as I said, we have Vasquez playing right back because Carvalho is injured. Obviously, Carvalho is the better. He is the solid right back for us. So
Right.
they will try to exploit the right hand side of our players all the time. For sure, that's what they're going to do because they know that's our weak point. So they're gonna have probably Gnabry on right through facing up with Vasquez. So I feel like if something were to come, it could be Gnabry or Musiala. But as I said, Musiala is a risk because they don't know if he'll start.
Yeah. I'm looking to see if he played on the weekend. No. So on the weekend, they had Keane, Guerrero, Choupo-Moting, Muller, Goretzka, right? Kimmich played in the back. So that means most of the guys that we are looking at that we're interested in. And of course, Keane did score a brace.
Mm-hmm.
Keane scored a brace. Hold on. Huh? So Keane scored a yeah, terrible. Yeah, Kane scored a brace, so that so obviously Kane is the main person to look out for and to obviously have in the team. Kimmich, I think, might be a solid shout, but I know someone saying if you play high up, if you play more defensively, yeah.
But I mean, this compared to the FPF on this, you will get points for like block and
correct.
So Kimmich would definitely be any points if you're looking for that kind of. You might get the assist, or you might get like points for that in that aspect.
Solid. All right, so I guess I will leave that for us like that. We could always put somebody further, and we could swap, or not further, but somebody to swap in to play because he's playing tomorrow. So far, 2 of our midfielders playing tomorrow. We can look at some defenders. 3-4-3, as I said. Should I bring back in Hakimi, bring back in Diaz, double up Real? Who's safe for the double up on the defense?
Rudiger going to start. Obviously, I think Rudiger is a good double. I feel like if we double defense, no, I don't know how many people can pick from one team. It's 4, and we got 4 this time.
Yeah, I think it's 4. I think it's 4.
You want to go that route? Rudiger is good in the air, and he's you know how he is when he's ready to. I feel like for Dortmund has good options in the back too.
Yeah. Looking at some of the guys, yeah, I see a lot of people pick Hummels, 14%.
Yeah, a lot of people Hummels scored recently too.
Get your kidney Hummels, fine. One of the old gods, right? Solid player back in the day, boy. Max Hummels, right? All right, let's see. You're saying Rudiger. I listen to him. If you say Roots is Roots, let me see. Yeah, I think it's 4 you could have. Right. Boom. No. I'm nobody else in the midfield from Real, you think? Because I don't mind if we leave it so. All right. Who playing tomorrow? All right, so tomorrow. So Dortmund playing PSG. Let's pack up some men for that game. And in case somebody doesn't perform well, at least we have some PSG men and we have some Dortmund men we could bring on. So let's see how that's looking. Now, predictions, right? Who you think you think PSG could mash up Dortmund?
Yeah, they have the potential. I mean, Dortmund isn't great defensively, and I don't think Dortmund gonna sit back and let PSG do what they want in this game. They're gonna play the football. At least I had to feel them out in the first 20 minutes to see what's gonna happen.
Correct.
If they realize that they can get something, they'll play the fucking football. I don't think they're going to sit back in this game. So, I wouldn't say PSG had the run, but you can't predict Mbappe. Mbappe would give you something, and that's what I like about him. He could give you anything. He'll create something, and he have penalties. So
yeah,
he doesn't really miss penalties too, to be honest. This league guy, this he's played actually good in that Barca game, but yeah, I don't know if you want to.
But attacking potential, not yeah. The guys really is Vitinha, Emery. If I want to double up and bring in Emery, just have Emery. Dembele is a striker, but I'm not too confident on him. I'm really not. And Sabitzer very good with the assist points, so definitely someone I want to keep on the team for sure.
Asensio would not start, so you want another player that would give you points for who don't.
Yeah. Well, Emery, I think Emery might be the best shout for now. In terms of starting and giving me something. With him.
So where did they put him? They put him as a.
I think he plays on the right.
Striker. So there was a young boy from Dortmund who just play on the wing. What's his name? I forgot his name.
Yes, no, I'm help you.
Adeyemi? Is it Adeyemi? No, something else. But he played. I feel like they put him as a striker in this thing. But he played good. He's one. Yeah, he won the penalty.
No, not Brandt. Not Brandt. He's talking about.
Nah, from PSG.
But Brandt is playing. PSG.
Araujo, yeah.
Bacola or something like that.
Yeah, Bacola.
Right. Sorry, it's PSG. You said. My bad.
He's skillful and quick, so that
right.
might help.
Okay. So you think he's a solid shout?
Yeah, he could start for sure. I feel he's gonna start for sure.
But he's a midfielder in the game.
In this game, I don't know what they have him. I think I have him as a striker.
I'm not seeing him in this list. Yeah, I'm not seeing him in this list. Yeah. And you're definitely not gonna swap out Mbappe for that. So no. Let me see. All right, defenders. No, let's know. Let me put some respect on. Do it one name a little bit. Gosh, I can't read that one. So, all right. I already have Scuttlebach. Let's I have Hummels already. So Hummels and Sabitzer. I feel that's enough, And then we just fill out the other two. Let me see. We have Real. Right? So we have 4 Real. We have 1 Max Real. I guess we could bring in a PSG defender.
PSG defender, yeah.
Hakimi, too easy. Who's another one besides Hakimi?
I mean, Hakimi is always solid, but I mean, goals and points. I mean, Hakimi will give you that if you're looking for extra something.
What about Mr. Mendes? Oh, Mendes from PSG.
Yeah, could go that route as well. Big presence, my squad header.
Yeah.
Trying to be different, yeah.
Wow, 1%. Okay, let's see his record. Let's see what he did last time. 4 points, 1.6 points. All right, let's see Hakimi. Obviously, there'll be a difference. 7, 6, 8. Didn't play match in 9. All right, I mean, let's keep it simple. Hakimi for sure. Keep it simple. All right, and one more. Who we being disrespectful to? Just one more. Anything we can. Well, of course, we can't pick any more Real. We can't pick any more PSG. A Dortmund again? Oh, Bayern. How much Bayern we have? Only 2. Wow, disrespectful and 2 anyway. Wow. Very disrespectful to Bayern. All right. Well, of course, no Davies. The Let. Guerrero's not a bad shout, Let me see. Dortmund. Right, so Dortmund has, well, no Davies. So we Adam Minjai, Dyer, Kimmich. We have Kimmich already. I guess Guerrero, because Guerrero did play on the weekend. So on the weekend they did he came on. They had Mazuri, Dyer, De Ligt, and Kimmich on the weekend. Actually, Guerrero did not. Yes, Guerrero did play, but he played him on the middle. But and then Guerrero came on. The fight
with Nambian. What's his
As if
name?
he start, boy.
Alfonso and on flank. Really?
Yeah, but that's if right now he flagged. So I don't know. Let me see if he's fit. I don't know if Alfonso if he's fit because he didn't play on the weekend.
Is he fit? Let me see if he fit.
Yeah, checking quick there. I don't think he's fit. I don't know if he's fit. But if not him, could chuck in at the list. I mean, just to have the bong to play him, just to have on the bench. Even Kim could chuck on. What was Kim points recently? 1 blank blank 6-8. Oh, that's not bad. I'm playing against a big team like that. I could chuck in Kim. I don't see why not. And we're still within budget. All right, we can take a look at this team. So we have Kane, Vinny, Mbappe on top. Vitinha, Sabitzer, Bellingham, Kimmich, Zai. So we'll most likely play 3-4-3. And if one of these guys don't do well, we'll sub one Emery. Right?
It looks like Davies is fit.
You looking so?
Yeah.
All right, if not the end of the world, we just sub him out again. All right, no problem. Well, let's do it. If he's fit, why not? Oh, suspended. Nah, suspended.
Oh, he's suspended.
That's what that is. Okay, good. Well, then Kim. Boom, bang, bang, bang. Right.
Oh, wait,
So
that guy. That lead.
Talk to him.
I don't think he would start. So what do you think they're going to do? How did they play weekend? Did they start with Davies?
Davies, no. Davies came on. He didn't. They started this Masri guy. Dyer, Delit, and Kimmich. That's who they started.
I think.
But they played Guerrero on the wing. He played on the wing, so he might most likely start.
Yeah, they just play Guerrero on the wing. So then who they're gonna? They might play with Guerrero. They might just put Guerrero back in Alfonso place.
All right. I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week.
Delit can't play. I think Delit was here. He pull up or something. So, but I seen him. He was on the bench weekend. So, Sane, iffy.
Yeah. I would love to pick those kind of guys, but the iffy.
Yeah, I don't know the fit, but the doubtful. Let's say not the doubtful.
Yeah. So I wouldn't take that risk. All right, guys, let us know what you will do differently. This is our my wildcard team for the semifinals. First leg coming up tomorrow and Wednesday. Of course, Harry Kane up top, Captain Vinny, Mbappe. You have Vitinha, Sabitzer, Jude, Kimmich, Emery, Lucas Vasquez, Hummels, Hakimi, Rudiger, Guerrero, Lunin, and Kobel. So what I will do, I'm going to confirm these transfers. And so in order we have it in place, we have 6.5 in the bank. Anybody want to swap out, switch in this team to team, not aggressive enough? What do you think?
I think this is how I want to pick my team, to be honest. I like all this setup.
Yeah. And thankfully, I had some of the big hitters already, so it wouldn't have killed the budget too much. I already had Mbappe, I already had Kane, just to bring in Vinny. Sorry, Vinny, I really disrespect you. I normally Vinny have to be in the team, but to be fair, he was in a dip, up and down. But Vinny is one of those guys you have to respect. Jude too as well, but when he got injured, obviously. But big ups a bit. So these guys came in clutch, Vitinha, clutch, right? So, all right, let's do it. Review. I will play my chip. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm confirming my transfers. Please make sure you read your fine print. Guys, it doesn't matter how often, how long you're playing this. You could make some silly mistakes. All right, let's make our subs. So, and then, of course, always fixture by date. So you'll know how to move around your puzzle pieces. So, of course, Guerrero's playing tomorrow. So I could even do... no, I won't do that. Hold on. Yes, I will bring in Hakimi. Take out Hakimi, sorry. Take out Hummels. Bring in... Bam. Right, so everyone on the field, so all my players for tomorrow are on the field already. So we have Kane tomorrow, Vinny. We have Jude, Kimmich, Guerrero, Rudiger, and Vasquez, and of course our goalkeeper Lunin. So a very heavy team for tomorrow. And in case someone only makes two points, bam. Antonio, what is if you? So let's say I know it's real. I know it's dependent, right? But if you have What is okay? Vinny's a captain. Let's say Vinny makes 10 points alone with the captaincy, right? All that's his total. That 10 points is enough for you, or you say, you know what, boy, nah, I could put on somebody else. You'll take that risk. So let's say as you have Mbappe, you have Sabitzer, Vitinha, those kind of guys. Or let's say you have other players to pick from. Would you swap that captaincy or you're taking it 10 points and running?
I will gamble 10 points. I put it on Mbappe to make more. Worst case scenario, Mbappe make that as well.
Okay. Now you have a regular player. Let's say Vasquez. Boom, on the field. Let's say Vasquez made 4 points, right? And you have Hakimi, you have Hummels on the bench. What you doing? Would you swap that? You keeping that 4 points, or you'll take a risk and swap out?
Because you have 2 real defenders, and so if you say they both make 4, I could risk it and take out 1. Whereas a gamble, because you don't know if Dortmund really going and hit them at 1-0 and
back up.
You lose your 4 points, you end up with 2 points in the bank.
Yeah. So now I always wonder because you do when you have these kind of scenarios, because they happen, like who do I drop? Who do I swap? How do I? But I think for me, if I had a captain and he made 10 points in total, I'll take my 10. I'll take my 10 and run. I'll take my 10 and run. But like out of somebody I had and they gave me 3 points, I said, nah, I don't want that 3 points, but I drop that 3 points. I'm not sure. Like
a gamble 3.
But you'll be real sick. The other player only make 1.
But if you're real sick, if the man, you're Captain Garrett cut.
Yeah, that's feel sick. That is feel sick. That is yeah. For sure. All right, so just looking back at the team here, making sure we're happy. So of course tomorrow, let me see. I just want to help you guys. Oh, let me press confirm. Hold on. Must press that confirm button. Right. So you make sure everything is saved and sorted. You like where your captaincy is. Of course, if Vinny does nothing, we'll put it on Mbappe for tomorrow. Right, Antonio? That sound good?
Okay.
Right. So let me just show you guys something quickly. Something I've been using recently. So especially if you're playing in a tournament where you're not familiar with the players, you're not familiar with the teams, you don't watch all the leagues. I can't confess that I do. I used to watch all the leagues, but I kind of, it's hard to do that right now. But this is whoscored.com. This is something I use. Very awesome. So let's Real Bayern Real playing tomorrow. You could pull up this graphic here. You're going to preview, so you pull up the Champions League, pull this up, and it gives you all the ratings of the players from the previous games and the most up to date. If you're a big stats person, so it gives you how they're playing and the efforts. So I use this to gauge. So and sometimes pull some cool differentials. I'm like, hey, well, I don't know this guy. I'll pull him. His ratings pretty good. His stats good. Things like that. Then you come down here now, and there's a table showing you everything in terms of so the highest rated players of the team. Then they show the goals, show the assists, and then they also break down each team who solid, who's playing more attack minded, who plays from the midfield, blah blah blah. So and also some updates. So for example, as Antonio already said, Calva suspended, right? So things like that. Jude Bellingham should be fine from illness, right? As should Mendy and Rodrigo, things like that. So all these things that they show, and especially with a team that you're not too familiar with, right? Things like that. So. Right, look, they're saying here that Matty Stell might be handed a race start. Guerrero should play. So things like that. So this is a great for all tournaments. We use it for AFCON. So this is just something I want to share with you guys if you're playing those knockout tournaments. It might be good for Euros for when Euro Fantasy comes out, and you might know all the players from different countries by looking for a solid differential or just trying to scout some players. Love to use this site. So you could use this for FPL like anything. So just wanted to share that with the viewers and you guys out there that tuning in. Of course, thanks everyone for watching. Please smash the like button. We need the love. We need the likes. Trying to get to 2K. Share us around. We have F1 Fantasy coming up Wednesday. And of course, we have to try and preview another game week for FPL coming up Thursday. So Wednesday's F1, Thursday's FPL. So stay tuned. And let us know in the comment section, do you agree with the team that we picked? Are you would you change anything? We have until tomorrow. What time is the deadline, Antonio? Tomorrow? I'm gonna bring it up again. What time is the deadline?
They just go right on to the wire, so probably like 2.
I seen well for us. I seen 3 o'clock is the deadline for that's EST right on this side of the world. Yeah, so right down, which I like about Champions League fantasy. Yeah, I like that. I like that. You have a little time. You can say, right, 2:30. I'll have a little wiggle room, run, fix up your team, and that's why I like Fantrax as well. Fantrax allows you to do that. Total points so far, Lunatic. Let me show you. Hold on. Yeah, it's kind of a hard question because I don't really check it just now. Just now, sorry. 622 points, Lunatic. Right? My best game week was it was just around the 16. I think around the 16 second leg was my best game week so far, 77, which I know is not a lot in Champions League terms. But yeah, I should have done better in the quarterfinals. But I picked some kind of fellas there. But Sabistas, as you see, Sabistas saved my whole life for 10 years, those kind of guys. But yeah, 622 so far is my total. And now using the wild card for this season. Using Limitless already. So yeah, thanks for where you watching us from, Lunatic? And would you change anything in this team and this why is it doing that? Right. Would you change anything in this team as it is? Right? Would you change the captaincy? Would you trust Vinny? Let us know. Right? What is your plans for the thing? What's your plans for the game week? 663 at the moment. I'm not getting my players pick for the next game. Didn't expect Barnes to pick. He did not. You're Arsenal fan, and I'm wondering. Me too, bro. I was hoping Bayern didn't go through. And that's it. That's why I'm glad I still have my wild card, because you should have seen my team before. It was a lot. I had a lot of Arsenal, of course. Obviously, I had some Barcelona. So there was a lot of changes to be made. So yeah, man. So I understand the heartache and pain now, and I'm assuming you don't have any chips left. So that's a problem. 5 transfers. So you'll have to try and make do with those 5. Same thing. Same struggle here. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. Yeah, do I have any chip? Yeah, pressure. Where you watching us from, Lunatic? Are you Arsenal fan? Just assuming, based on you say you didn't expect Bayern. I didn't want Bayern to proceed. And of course, well, Antonio, I think you think you're the favorites. Let me see what's the odds way.
Probably no. Bayern City was the favorites for sure, but probably no. Maybe I'm not sure. I mean, a lot of people already rolled us out. I don't know why, but I just go with it because that's whatever.
Give Ancelotti a great send off, man. I think you all can because it'll be what? It'll be La Liga and Champions League. Woo.
Yeah.
Sweet. That will be sweet. He's saying 10 players out. Oof. Hey, big up Greece, man. That's awesome, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Olympiacos, yeah, big team from back in the day. They used to be big Champions League pedigree. Oof. Yeah. That's not no joke. Team Olympiacos was a solid team back in the day, man. Greece had a few solid teams. Panathinaikos and stuff. Actually, and one of our top players, Lunatic, plays for is how you say it, Antonio? AEK Athens.
Yeah, Levi Garcia.
Yeah, Levi Garcia is from Trinidad. If you know the name, you might know him. Lunatic. He might have bagged up a goal or 2 against Olympiacos. Yeah, solid player. Yeah. So that's it. And Olympiacos taking on Villa. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah. Conference League have some big teams in it still in Antonio. Yeah, if you look at it, right, just now, if you look at the teams in Conference League, I telling you, Conference League looking like how if I used to look after the group stage of Champions League with big boys, like if some of the big teams were third, how it used to look, you might see an Inter, you might see maybe a Liverpool or something. So it's Aston Villa, Olympiacos, Fiorentina, and Club Brugge. There's some big names there from back in the day, right? Teams that used to always be in Champions League. So it's not bad at all. All this Thursday too. Aston Villa, Imagine that Aston Villa could still lift a title and have a better season than Spurs. But we're not going there. We're not going there. We're not going there. But yeah, man, pick up Lunatic. That's cool, man. So Antonio, before we roll anything, any last minute advice, anything at all, any comments before we roll in, or any predictions, anything at all before we roll?
Oh, tomorrow you're gonna see some nice football because I feel like as the first leg, so both teams gonna go for it. You're gonna see open football, both styles playing. You wouldn't see nothing too defensive. Yeah, I mean for fantasy wise, go with the informed players as usual. So your Kane, your Vinny, these are the men that are in form right now. That can change the game at any point in time. Also on penalties. So yeah, let's go. That's my take.
Right, and of course, guys, do a little research. As I'm sure you could go to whoscored.com. Of course, check Twitter, check out for any injury updates. And go for it. Go for it. It's a semi-final. Go for it. Don't panic. All right. And of course, make sure you click that confirm button. There's no save button in this one like FPL. Make sure you confirm. Lunatic is saying, I can only suggest don't hurry to look up. Wait for lineups. Exactly. You might get some last minute injury updates. Who might not have made it to the trip, So, and that's the beauty of Champions League, where you could wait at least like a 5 minutes or something, 10 minutes before, and you will get it. You see a green circle, green dot pop up on the player. Bam, they are starting. So always check your team before. But of course, create a bus team. It's always great to create a bus team. Lunatic, I feel sorry because that's 10 players out, so you could only use 5 transfers, and you might have to. Sure, some minuses in there. I know it's a tough one to do, but yeah, well, I understand. Trust me, I was almost because that and that's why I held on to the wild card too. I was like, because you'd never know who's going to survive. You never know. See 1 hour before the game lineups exactly. Well, you see, I was checking my team tennis before, so I was super last minute. But yeah, or before, and you will see that green dot. Which again, I don't know why Premier League can't do that. Why? That will help so much. It's so annoying because you have to. A game is quite Wednesday. I'm just saying from Saturday, and you have to go now and wait and hope and stuff. And then you just have to watch your player not play. Oh, he's sick, he's ill, or whatever. Didn't start, and now you're just there hoping that a player on your bench does something. It's really annoying. That's why I love Fantrax now. Champions League. You think that how many players do you think I should have on my team for the next match day? Oof. A minimum of what, Antonio? You say what? 7, 9, 7?
Get out 9. I would say 9.
Yeah. If you can scrape 9.
Don't go for if you're willing to think, if you do have a keeper that's starting, do better to buy a keeper. Because mostly I feel like most teams gonna concede. If you're looking for points, I would go for defenders that will make assist points or potential to score goals. So you go for players like probably you could go back as I said, Vasquez is gonna play this first game because Cabal is injured. Well, he's suspended, sorry. So I would probably go the proper front three Gerrard has there is the best front three to go with. If you do have those guys already. You can go Guerrero. He does play on the wing, but because of injury, after suspension to Alfonso, I feel like he will drop back. So that's a good option as well. Midfield wise, pick attacking midfielders. Don't pick defensive midfielders because you're trying to accumulate the most points and not so much points on who making clearances and all that. You want points for goals and assists.
Yeah.
So look for players that could bring for that. So look for I guess that's a good thing about these filters too. You could always see who would bring it for the most points. So Hakimi for defense. You look in the midfield, you see Jude. Attack, you see Vinny, you see Kane, you see Mbappe. So that's also that. Pick the best of the crop, in my opinion. Pick the best 9 out of the green crop, and then you get to
go. Let me see, Lunatic. To be honest, I'm focused not to buy defenders. I think no game will end with 0. Correct. Yeah, and that's it. Most teams will go full pelt, and I think it'll be a ping pong. So whoever's home may have the advantage, but can't concede, of course, and so forth and so forth. So of course, and most teams will try to keep that clean sheet, but thankfully, there's not much pressure on them now to do that because there's no way it goes anymore, right? Antonio, since seeing the progression of Champions League. You agree with that Norway goal rule, or you miss it, or you say you think it's helping the football?
I like it. I don't really miss it, to be honest.
Hmm.
I kind of find it's kind of unfair sometimes because when I score a team and you're like, yeah, but then it's like they come like a +1 goal, like so
Yeah.
it's like I rather it like this, if you go down to the wire, let it go to extra time and then fight it out like men. So
Like Rudiger, yeah.
yeah.
Just mids forwards can free the most money. Correct. Yeah. Well, I see. I don't see why not. I'm gonna say go hard pelt with the forwards, as you see who we are, or how our front three set up, and you go from there. Do you at least have Mbappe and Kane before the craziness? At least, right? If you have, because I'm guessing he had Barca and Arsenal. Probably he was probably Arsenal heavy, Barca heavy. Maybe a sprinkle of Real. That's our biggest issue there, for sure. But yeah, no man, big up Greece, man. That'll be a nice place to visit. Could go see Levi. All right. Yeah, I think, and I was trying to check any news, any updates on anything funny before we roll. But of course, as we said, and as Lunatic rightfully said, don't rush to lock in your team yet. Take your time. Wait for you have an hour before deadline. Of course, we have lives, people are busy, but try and make a bus team. We always suggest that. Make a bus team. Do not be too frantic and just take your time, have fun in semifinals. If you still have some chips, use the chip. Use the chip, right? You have 5 free transfers, of course, go all out. If you're in a predicament where you don't have you have a lot of players out, well then just go for it, fill up all 5 and try something. Go attack heavy. You never know, because come on, how much times have we seen where 5 players scored all your points for you, or at least 5, 6, 7 players. It's not always the case where all 11 or all 14 or 15 score points for your team. So
yeah, sure.
You could go full pelt with 9, go full pelt with 7, and you never know. And captain the right person, I think that is, and thank goodness again for Champions League, you have 2 bites of the captain cherry. So let's say the first one doesn't do too well, you have another chance. And once that other person does well. So yeah, it's not all bad. It could still work out. That's the beauty of Champions League. I really love Champions League for that. Yes, Keane, Mbappe, Bellis are here. Matson, Emery, right? Yeah, Emery. Yeah. Well, that's not bad. That's a great start. That's an awesome, fantastic start there. Well, of course, your captain, either Keane or Mbappe. And they go from there. As you showed you, we have you can get Vitinha, Sabitzer, these guys, if you could scrape them in your team, or Kimmich, if you could get them in your team, and you're good to go. But yeah, the Emery is a great, those are some good assets you have there. All right. We're going to wind down there, Lunatic. Thanks very much. Send some of your Greek friends our way, Lunatic. As I was saying before, we do F1, we do FPL, anything fantasy come true. We hope to see you again in the chat. You can always comment below and we'll answer any other questions. You can check us out on Instagram as well. We're trying to reach to 2,000K, so send this to 1,999 of your other Greek friends, and we'll take that. Lunatic, but thanks, Lunatic. We appreciate it. Everyone else, please comment. We'll 25 of you guys watching, 25 likes, right? We'll take that. Come over to the YouTube page and just like it. It's free, guys. Just asking, drop a like. Right, drop a like, interact, just like a Lunatic interact. We love when you guys interact and help us. Sometimes you will see things that you mightn't see. You will see things that we won't see. Let's help each other out and enjoy the fantasy. Right? Cheers, mate. And love from Trinidad, bro. Awesome. Really awesome to have you on the show, man. Big up Greece. Antonio, thanks for coming through. I hope Real does well. I'm backing you. Hope Real does well. I know you'll be quiet for that 90 minutes, but you know what you're for, right? You know what you're for. Right, you're for, bro. You know how it goes. All right, so thanks everyone. Thank all of you for tuning in. Thanks for making it a successful live. Of course, it will be even more successful if you drop a like and subscribe and comment. It really helps with the algorithm, helps with our interaction. So thanks very much, guys. As usual, may you keep a clean sheet. May your captain score a hat trick. And may your arrows be green. Happy picking, and see you guys in the next one.